All right, so not every time will we wrap around the x-axis or y-axis. Sometimes we'll wrap around a different line. All right, so this one, we're going to wrap around this red line here. So since we're wrapping around it, here we're going, we're going to draw our bar this way and then wrap around this way. So I have to do what to this? I have to get x alone. Okay? Because we're going to wrap around that, which is a vertical axis. Okay? So to get x alone, if y equals x minus 1 squared, take the square root of each side. Square root of y equals x minus 1. So x equals the square root of y plus 1. Okay? So then, this point is not this far away from the y. It's this far away from the y-axis, but not that far away from where we're going to wrap around. That's the thing. So what we have to do is take this and subtract where we're wrapping around. Okay? So we got our function here. Okay? And then what we're going to do is subtract the 1 from it. Okay? We're going to subtract the 1 from it. So we're going to take our new function, subtract 1 from it, because 1 is what we're wrapping around. So the square root of y plus 1 minus 1 is just the square root of y. So pi r squared is pi square root of y squared, which is pi y. So if we set that up in an integral, the integral from 2 to 4 of pi y is 6 pi. So that's the amount of solid that this is. It's 6 pi. Okay? If this is an inch, it's 6 pi inches cubed or whatever. Okay? All right. So let's try one here. Okay? This one, we're wrapping around a vertical line. Okay? It's enclosed by these two lines, but we're wrapping around the line x equals 3. Okay? So we take this function and we're going to solve it for, we're going to get what alone? X, because if we're wrapping around a vertical line, we got to get x alone. So y equals 1 over x minus 1. So we multiply both sides by x minus 1. So y times x minus 1 equals 1. Now what do you think I have to do? No. Well, I guess I can. Why don't I divide by y? I was going to distribute and then do a different way, but yeah, I'll do it Miles' way. So x minus 1 equals 1 over y. So x equals 1 over y plus 1. Okay? And then what I have to do now is not all of them. So now I have to take the one that's furthest away from the x-axis and subtract. So 3 is further away from the y-axis. Okay? It's the outer minus the inner. Kind of like top minus bottom like we did before. Now it's outer minus inner. So it's got to be 3 minus 1 over y plus 1. Or 3 minus 1 over y minus 1, which is 2 minus 1 over y. So we go pi r squared from 1/2 up to 2 of 2 minus 1 pi r squared. Okay? This one is wrapping around a line. Slip? You got a slip?
No, we don't have a slip, no.
Where were you?
In the office, and then Mrs. Gagner's room.
Do you gonna go get a slip for me?
You want us to?
Yeah.
Actually, I can't go back in the office because I was just harassed. Mr. Ricky called me fat.
Okay.
He called me fat.
All right. So this one, we're wrapping around a horizontal thing. And so if we're wrapping around a horizontal, we want it solved in terms of y. So we're already set up. Okay. So we take top minus bottom. So we take x squared minus 1 minus a negative 1. Okay. Well, x squared minus 1 minus a negative 1 is x squared minus 1 plus 1, which is just x squared. Okay. So we're going to graph the x squared. And so it's pi. Come on, Mr. Bierschbach. It's pi integral from here to here. Well, that's 0, and that's 2. So from 0 to 2 of x squared squared dx, or x to the fourth dx. Okay?
Yeah.
Get the basics of it?
Yeah.
Top minus bottom, right minus left, and you have to subtract the two from each other. Okay? So that's the basics, and that's it for this week. And then
Awesome.
tomorrow's a catch-up day, Whitney. So tomorrow's a catch-up day, so you get everything done that you need to.